My name is Caitlyn and I'm a part of the Legionnaire program. I joined the Legionnaire program around December of last year. Today I just want to tell you all a little bit about myself. I'm 20 years old and I work full-time and go to school part-time. I recently competed in my first bikini competition back in June of this year, and I do plan on competing again next year. And I have big goals set for myself, and I will become an IFBB pro. I've always been someone who thrives off of improvement, and I'm always wanting to learn more and push myself more.
I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make.
So, I have a story of my own. It's nothing extraordinary, but it's my story. I've always been the skinny girl, the girl that was told, go eat a burger. Do you even eat? You're just skin and bones. And I never really took offense to it. I just brushed it off. It didn't really matter to me. I had a pretty high metabolism, but I was shy. I cared what others thought of me. Anything I said or did, I thought about what others would say or think about me or what I said. So most of the time I just didn't speak. I was a cheerleader for about 13 years. I took a few seasons on and off. And it wasn't until I reached high school that things really started to change for me and who I was. It was my freshman year, and it was time for tryouts. This was a whole different thing for me. We had to actually try out to be on the team. And me and all my friends, we all tried out. And then when it came time for the coaches to tell us who made the team and who was being cut, all of my friends made the team, and I was told that I was cut and I did not make the team. My heart was crushed, pretty much, to put it blank. But instead of letting it keep me down, I went back to my recreation team that I was on prior to high school, and I cheered with them for the fall season. I went to tumbling, and I worked my ass off to improve the skills that I needed to be on the team in high school. I came back that winter for winter tryouts a different person. I improved my skills and I gained more confidence than I had in the fall. I still wasn't perfect, but I showed improvement and I made the team. I truly believe that that was like the first step to becoming more of who I am and knowing what I'm capable of. So I'm grateful that I was cut from the cheer team the fall of my freshman year, because it taught me a lot. And throughout my high school career of cheerleading, I constantly wanted to improve. When I wanted to make varsity my junior year, the only way I could was if I improved my tumbling, and I did exactly that. I worked my ass off and I made sure that I had that skill so I could make that team. Cheerleading really made me come out of my shell more. I started talking more, I made more friends, and I gained more confidence in who I was. I was still pretty skinny. I've always been skinny, but I really wasn't happy with my body. I I was just pretty much flat everywhere. Um, and I always envied other girls' bodies and wanted what they had. And once senior year ended and cheerleading ended, I didn't have anything to keep me active. So I had been following Katie Hearn on Instagram for a while, and I had decided that I wanted to do one of her challenges. Doing that challenge is what started my fitness journey. I chose to do that challenge because I wanted to see how far I could push myself mentally and physically on my own and with the support of the girls in that group and Katie and her husband. And I just wanted to learn more. I wanted to learn how to work out in the gym and different workouts to do. So when that ended, I took a little bit of time off from tracking what I ate, and I still worked out. And then I had made the conscious decision to look into a coach. At this point, I wanted to compete in bikini. So I had decided that Lauren Conlon was going to be my coach. I loved everything about her. I love her education, background, her personality, the way she presents herself, and she truly just stuck out to me as an individual, and I wanted her to be my coach. So we had decided to reverse diet and for a few months before starting prep for my first bikini competition. I would never in a million years would have thought I would have stepped on stage in a bikini in front of hundreds of people. But when June 24th came around of this year and I stepped on that stage, it was the most amazing feeling. I have chills right now. There's nothing more satisfying than knowing all your hard work, what is done, and you achieved your goal. I can't wait to step on stage again, and I love seeing my body change. I love knowing that I have the power to change it, and the body is just an amazing thing. So another aspect of doing this bikini competition in the prep was the prep made me be more disciplined, and I gained more confidence through myself by practicing posing and stepping on that stage and being confident in what I brought to that stage and everything that I had worked for. Who I was before prep was not who I was after prep. Before I had started that prep, I was in a really, really toxic relationship. It was never physical, but I was mentally abusive, and I let myself stay in that relationship for way too long, and I lost myself. I lost who I was, and I let somebody else determine my worth for way too long. The moment that I decided that I deserved more and I was no longer going to stay in that relationship, was the most amazing decision I've ever made for myself. It was really hard, and it took me a long time to make that decision. I was alone, and I felt like I had no one to turn to, and I just wanted to find myself again, and I wanted to be happy. So, when I finally left that relationship, and I took time to do the things that made me happy, I tried new things. I went to a new gym. I made new friends. I found people who supported me in everything that I wanted to do. And I just surrounded myself with positivity and just kept myself busy. And when I was finally mentally ready for the prep, it just kept getting better. I grew as a person tremendously, and I'm still working on a lot of issues that I have, but I know that I'm in a better place now than I was a year and a half ago. And I'm tremendously grateful for that. I have my own issues. I have my own problems. I'm not perfect in any way. I do what I do my best every single day, and I just live my life.
Take shine, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
The reason I share my story and my life through social media is because I want people to relate to me and realize that they can reach their own goals and that they are capable of improving themselves and being truly happy with their life. I want to inspire people to become confident in who they are and what they're capable of.